Hey everybody, Brando here. I'm doing a real impromptu. It's just me here in the studio. I'm on my phone. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see your comments or really interact. But I just wanted to do a real quick video about the ATF rule change. I'm sure some of you that keep up with this stuff saw right away that the ATF, we've been kind of in limbo about pistol braces. And they finally made a decision, and of course, it wasn't the way we wanted it to go. When does it ever go that way for us in New York or just federally? So, they have amended the definition of rifle, or they've issued a rule change. Basically, long story short, if you have a pistol, right? If you have an AR pistol, it's no bueno anymore. There's really no way around it the way that I see it, because it's more than just the brace, right? And that's what I wanted to talk about. They have 6 factors that they say are other factors, regardless of what it has, what it has on there. So the 6 other factors that go into whether your firearm is an SBR or not. 1, does it have a weight or length consistent with the weight or length of SBRs? So you're kind of screwed there. If you have a 14.5, if you have an 11-inch AR pistol, what are you going to do, right? It has the similar weight and length of an SBR. 2, length of pull. Does it have the same length of pull to similar rifles? Same thing, almost no matter what kind of attachment, regardless. Now, this is regardless of if you have one that is truly a brace. It has no stock capacity of whatever, right? 3, whether the weapon is equipped with sights or a scope with eye relief that would require it to be fired from the shoulder. So if you have an ACOG, if you have an LPVO, if you have a traditional scope, right, you have to have that really close to your eye to shoot it. This is maybe the only one where some of your setups might pass if you have a red dot, right? If you have a red dot, yeah, you can use that at arm's length like a handgun. There you go, right? So that's the one that you might pass on, but they'll get you on all these other ones. 4, whether the surface area that allows the weapon to be fired from the shoulder is created by a buffer tube, receiver extension, or any other accessory component or rearward attachment that is necessary for the cycle of operation. So there are some firearms, AR-180, the Bren, so there's the Scar, right? There's certain guns where you don't need a buffer tube, but maybe you threw one on there so you could throw a brace on there. Well, if it doesn't need a buffer tube, you can't have a buffer tube, so ridiculous. This one I think is the most ridiculous. 5, the manufacturer's direct and indirect marketing and promotional materials indicated the intended use of the weapon. So if the manufacturer ever promoted whatever you're going to buy in any way as a rifle, their definition of a rifle, or a SBR, a short-barreled rifle, then you're screwed. No matter how you use it, if it was marketed a certain way, you're done, right? And then, what does this even mean? Information demonstrating the likely use of the weapon in the general community. What? What does that even mean, right? These just get ridiculous, more ridiculous, more ridiculous, more ridiculous. The last I checked, the ATF, we didn't elect anybody at the ATF. They just are government bureaucrats that work there, and they go, the law says this, we're going to just make a rule change, we're going to, just do whatever we want. So, absolutely ridiculous. What can we do about it? Well, the unfortunate thing is in New York, not really anything, because if you lived in any other state, you could take the item that is now going to be an SBR. You have, I think, 90 days to register it with the ATF. Tax-free. Oh, thank you, ATF. No tax, no $200 tax on the item I already own. You will graciously be allowed to register it, but not in New York. Not in New York. New York does not allow NFA items for us normal civilians, right? We can't have those things. So I don't know what to tell you, frankly. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what we can do. All of us, myself included, have become felons over the next 90 days because we can't comply with this law. We can turn our items into the ATF. Full stop. Not for reimbursement, not for, whatever. You're not getting gift cards for them. You're not getting gift cards. I don't know what to tell you. I just wanted to bring your attention to it, that it's not just, does your gun have a brace? And you can take your brace, off of your AR pistol, and now it's okay. They've got 6 other ways to screw you, And what are you going to do? Yeah, when is enough enough? Do you see this going to court? Harry, I hope so. I hope it can go to court, but I don't know what happens. It's not going to go to court within 90 days, I don't think, and I just don't see. I do know what we can, the one thing that we can do: support FPC, support Gun Owners of America, Firearms Policy Coalition, FPC. Boating accident. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of winter boating trips scheduled right now. Very odd. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick impromptu live stream. Believe it or not, as awesome as our studio is, we don't actually have heat in it, like fully yet, so it's really cold out here. So I'm going to be signing off. I just wanted to bring attention to this law. We posted it on our Facebook page. You can click that link. It goes, I hate to say, right to the ATF's website. You can read their full, it's a huge document, but on page 10 and 11, you can see the information that I'm talking about right now, the 6 points to, pretty much rule out AR pistols. You're going to have to go back to a 16-inch, with a regular stock, and there's really no getting around it, especially in New York, I hate to say. So, hope everybody is having a good weekend despite that, and we will see you. We're here today till 6, and we'll see you Monday. We did post on Facebook, and it's out there on Google. Monday, we are changing our hours. We changed it to noon, okay? We've got a lot of stuff in the background that we're working on. We've got a lot of projects, and there's just a lot to keep up with. And when the doors open and there's customers to serve, that's always our focus. So, Mondays from now on, we open at noon to 7. But we're talking about opening up on Sundays here very shortly for regular business, and potentially on Fridays and Saturdays for later. So we're going to make some cool positive changes here, and I can't wait to tell you about them. So signing off for now. Let's fight this. Let's join FPC, GOA, NYSERPA, whoever you can join, whatever you can spare right now to fight some of this stuff. Please, I urge you. We need to make it happen. So have a good one, folks. Love you all.